I came across this recipe for a chicken pot pie soup with puff pastry. So let's get started with that. I've already got my butter and my olive oil getting hot in my Dutch oven. If you don't have a Dutch oven, you could use just a stock pot or a soup pot. But I'm going to go ahead and get my onion chopped and my garlic in that pot and get that started before I add my vegetables. So I'm going to add my onion and my frozen garlic to my stock pot and let those cook till about translucent. Once the garlic thaws in here in this hot oil, it will just dissolve basically into the other ingredients. Okay, I'm going to add one small bag. It's 12 ounces of frozen peas and carrots. I'm going to reduce my heat to about medium low. Let's go ahead and add the spices. You want about a half teaspoon of salt, a little more if you want more, about a half teaspoon of black pepper, about a half teaspoon of thyme. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of dried parsley. I'm going to stir that in. Now to the pot, 1/4 cup of plain flour. Stirring that in. You're going to let the flour cook for about 1 minute, and then to that you're going to add 4 cups of chicken broth. Bringing that up to a simmer. To the simmering broth, you're going to add 2 cups of diced potatoes. You're going to cover this until the potatoes are tender. So in the meantime, while the potatoes are cooking, we're going to get our puff pastry ready. So we're just going to use 1 sheet of puff pastry, really depending on how many people you're going to serve. And we're also going to shred the chicken and have that ready to add to the soup as soon as those potatoes are finished. And you want about 2 cups of shredded cooked chicken. While the potatoes are cooking, we're going to get our puff pastry ready to put in the oven. So I have my oven preheating at 350 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and open the puff pastry and we're going to cut it into squares. We're going to carefully unfold the pastry. Okay, before I bake, I'm going to roll it out just a little bit larger. Okay, my egg wash is just an egg and about a tablespoon of water, and I'm just going to brush that over the top. Before I bake it, I'm going to cut it into squares. And sprinkle with just a little bit of coarse salt. And while the potatoes are finishing up, I'm going to go ahead and chop my chicken. You could shred it or you could chop it. It's really thick and bubbly, and the potatoes are tender. So now to this, I'm going to add 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of heavy cream, and the chicken. Stirring that in, and then you're going to let that simmer for about 20 minutes.